Welcome everyone, this is your host Abraham L. Jaguar, a professional game master. First of all, this channel is proudly partnered with the What the Funk shop. Please check out their store for all sorts of products. They have dice, miniatures, game master screens, home decorations, and many other things. You will find the link in the description and in the pinned comment. And make sure that you use my code for a special discount. Now today this topic is important, but sometimes it surprises me. Mm, Sometimes I think, how can it be that in our current times there's still a lot of shy people? So this video is going to help you eliminate shyness in tabletop RPGs. That is when role playing, or even when producing RPG related content, or for any area in your life, I would say. And this comes from someone that when I was very young, I used to be quite shy, but throughout the years, I got rid of it completely to the point that I do and say all sorts of things in many places. So I think my advice could provide some help to those of you that are shy and want to get rid of that once and for all. First, let's make some clarifications. When it comes to tabletop role-playing games, you shouldn't feel shy about role-playing due to various factors, various reasons. But let's start with the basics. You are role playing in tabletop RPGs for your own enjoyment. This is not some sort of performance, theater play, movie, radio show. This is none of that. This is for you to have fun, and you have fun with others at the table. This is not a theater of the mind. Oh, look at the audience, the theater. Look at your. No, no. If you wish to record your actual plays, that's great. But when you actually roleplay in tabletop RPGs and you upload this to YouTube, the participants are not doing it as some sort of actors, like, oh, where's the camera? There it is. And then according to the script, I am going to do this and that and say this dialogue. And now this is my cue to do this gesture. No, no. Everyone who roleplays in a tabletop RPG session is actually interacting with the game world. So you need to lose that self-awareness of that you are a player in the game. Now, when you are playing in the session, you are another character. You are someone else. So if you are Bob, if you are Jim, if you are Tom, you stop being that. Now you are Proxar the Destroyer, or you are Elizabeth, the wondrous scholar, or you are Tradix, the invader from another dimension, right? Like, could be anything. So starting with that, you don't need to think, oh, am I doing this right? Am I? Of course, this should be polished before the session. Make sure you come to an agreement with the group, with the game master, that you are going to be role playing in perhaps first person or in third person. There are other nuances. You need to role play in the present, in the now, because you're not going to be role playing in the future. You're role playing right now. You're taking action right now, right? But putting all of that aside, a lot of people that are shy because they think that other people won't like them, because other people will criticize them. But yeah, there's a few things to unpack here. In the case that they won't like you, a lot of people are going to like you or dislike you, whatever you do, no matter whatever you are carrying out. There are people that will like you and dislike you. It's a fact of life. Don't focus on that. Exist in perfect comfort, in perfect tranquility. You shouldn't care about people liking you or not. Just do your thing. Live. Exist. Now, on the other aspect, why would you care about what other people think, right? In the case of criticisms, If someone tells you, hey, the session, like we were supposed to be role playing in the present, in the now, and you're constantly going into the future, right? And you take a look at that, maybe you recorded the actual play, or suddenly you are perceptive enough that, oh yeah, I was describing, I will, I'm going to, I'm gonna, that's in the future. What you are going to carry out in the future, what you will do in the future, right? Valid criticism. You just fix it. That's it. Like in many things in life, if someone tells you, hey, you have an error here. Oh, yeah, you're right. If there is an error, you change it. If they are trying to gaslight you and you notice, hey, that's not true, there is no error here, then you have issues with that person, right? Like, fuck you, like, or you try to reason if they're intelligent enough, like, no, 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 what you say is incorrect. Look, you can go through the entire video. There is nothing that you said that happened actually occurred during the session. You're lying. You're mistaken, right? But putting that aside, like I said, the secret is that you shouldn't care. So many people have very difficult lives because they care about so many things that they shouldn't care about. And they don't care about things that are actually important. So don't feel shy about role playing in tabletop RPGs. Remember, this is not a performance, this is not acting, this is describing your character's actions and reactions within the game world. You are that character. I do this, I do that, I attempt this, I attempt that. If you decided to role play in third person, Johnny does this, Johnny does that, etc. Right? And even in the case of tabletop RPG content, you're producing your content for people that could find some use to what you are saying. If anyone else is just like malicious and is trying to slander you or lie about your content, just keep going. Why should you care? Why should you care about those people? Most of them fake role players. A lot of you know that a fake role player, about a year and a half, more or less, attempted to carry out this slander campaign against me. He started to upload videos mocking me, but I just kept going. I don't care about fake role players. And on the, let's see, the science fiction YouTube, behind the curtains, behind the stage, I did my own things, right? And now that that individual is no longer around, right? Interpret that as you will, the science fiction YouTube. And I haven't forgotten the simps that supported that individual. Don't worry, I'll get to you. You're always on my mind. So yeah, or inside the Jaguar's jaws. But yes, just keep going with your thing. Don't care. You shouldn't care about what other people think about you, what they are saying about you. If someone like starts to believe gossip and slander about you, then they are idiots, like the other bad people. Because a good person doesn't believe that just because, right? Like they use critical thinking. So there is actually no reason for you to feel shy. And I think it could be a case of humility, of lack of humility. We are not perfect. Maybe some things are actually errors on our part. So mm, take a look at your actions, reactions, descriptions, and see if they could be improved. Attempt to improve it if you wish. If not, just keep going. So there is no reason for you to feel shy when role playing, when interacting with others, when producing content. Keep doing your thing. You do it for some people that could find use or entertainment out of your content. And if someone doesn't like you, well, too bad. Why should you care? But another example, in one of my sessions, when that piece of shit was still around, one of my players, he actually had like, how you say, some emotional and mental issues. And he started to get very nervous, like, oh no, I'm going to play online and this guy is going to criticize me and mock me. And I said, well, I have already showcase that the guy that was criticizing you is a fake role player. He doesn't know how to roleplay. So why would you care about his opinion, right? Problem solved. So this could be like a general life lesson. Don't care about things that you shouldn't care, and care about things that you should care, and have that humility to see if there are errors in your actions or not, right? So I hope this video was informative and entertaining. Like I said, it's going to be useful for role playing in tabletop RPG sessions, for producing tabletop RPG content, and pretty much anywhere, any other activity in life. And thank you so much to those of you that are going the extra mile to support the channel. If anyone else wishes to further support the channel, consider joining as a member using the super thanks button. Like, subscribe, take a look at the information in the description and in the pinned comment. This has been your host, Abraham L. Jaguar, a professional game master. And remember, it is better to roleplay and fail in character than not to roleplay and fail as a player. Once again, thank you and see you later.